Welcome to 2015. My name's Sean and this is a vlogging series, I suppose is the word for it. My New Year's resolution, or one of my goals for the next year, for 2015, is to get out of the rut I got myself in and start to transform my body, get back to where I should be rather than where I am now, which is feeling sick, fat, tired, overweight and just generally like shit. Initially it's going to be 12 weeks, every day in front of the camera like this, outside, inside, in the gym, working out, cooking, who the hell knows. But I'll be in front of the camera showing you the journey I'm going through to go from here to there. Anyway, before I go into any more, let's roll the intro and then we'll get on with it. So I had a little bit of a revelation. It was more of a horror than a revelation, if I'm being completely honest with you. Before Christmas I was going through some old emails, clearing out my inbox, which is something I try and do yearly. You know, when you've got over 3,000 unread messages and God knows how much more sat in your inbox, it's nice to clear out all the clutter. And I found some pictures emailed to me from a good friend of mine, Phil, of back in 2011, around April I believe it was, April 2011, when I was co-owning a gym. And there were photos of my physique, or how I looked at the time. It's a great way of measuring progress. You probably, if you've done a weight loss program or a muscle gain program sometime in the past, they've probably asked you to take photos, and that's exactly what I did. I took a photo of how I was then. And my jaw kind of hit the floor. I was physically stunned to the point where I was actually quite upset. And I'm not one to really admit those sort of feelings, but it really did hit me quite hard at the change between 2011 and how I was just before Christmas this year, 2014. Well, technically now last year, 2014. It was a kick in the balls, not gonna lie, because I'd gone from a very, I'd say an athletic type of body shape. I must have been about 12.5 stone, to the way I am now, which is just over 15.5 stone, and it's not good weight. You know, the last year, 2014, wasn't a good year for me health-wise. I've put on a lot of weight, I'm nowhere near as fit as I used to be. I feel horrendous, and that's just being completely honest, I feel completely horrendous. And the sad thing is, this feeling of horrendous, this feeling of just blur, has become normal. This is life. This is how I wake up, I feel like shit. I go to work, I feel like shit. I come home from work, I feel like shit. I just feel like shit. And I know I'm not the only person. I know a lot of people out there, you watching this might be the same. When you sit back and think about it, what you consider normal isn't actually very nice. You know, bad sleep, gassy, bloated, constipated, not constipated, massive headaches, always getting ill. You just feel like shit. And that's how I feel. But these photos really hit me. I mean, really hit me, like a bloody steam train hit me. And what I'm going to do, I'm not very good at video editing just yet. I'm sure at the end of these 12 weeks it'll be fucking fantastic. I'm going to try and put these images up on the screen sometime about now. I've compared 2011 with 2014, so you should see a front, back and side. If you don't see them now, I'll try and get them up at the end, or stick it in a blog post for you, depending on how my editing of the video goes. Let's give it a try, see what happens. But yes, that's where I am. And I'm not happy with it. I'm really, really not happy with it. It makes me angry, it makes me sad, it gives me so much emotion of how the hell did I let myself go? And it's true, you don't notice. You do not notice until it slaps you around the face and says, hey, wake up, look at what you've done, or in this case, what you've not done, which is look after yourself. So for the next 12 weeks, when I'm vlogging daily, you're going to see my highs, you're going to see my lows, you're going to see my struggles, my results, how I do it, how I go from being very miserable with myself to being hopefully a lot better. When you can do a lot in 12 weeks, and I do intend on doing so. I'll try and make it as interesting as possible, obviously. You know, I'll throw some recipes in, film some workouts maybe, You probably pick up a lot of tips and tricks, and things that might be able to help you in your own personal journey of transforming your body, transforming your life. But it'll go much beyond just the fitness and the health, but it'll go into just general life improvement. Bear with me. So part of eating better and drinking better is you take on a lot of water, which means you go to the toilet a lot as well. But moving on. So to help measure my progress over the next 12 weeks and to make what you see have more impact, let's say, I'm going to be measuring myself a lot. So that's bodily measurements like around the waist, around the hips, the arms, the neck, the shoulders, the chest, any way you can think of. Apart from there, I'll be measuring, as well as the weight. Now for me, the tape measure tells me more than the scales, but it's still nice to see. It's still nice to see this 15.5 stone get smaller. And trust me, it will be nice. But alongside that, I'll be taking photos, there'll be videos like this. There will be food journals, mood journals, workout diaries. But to top it off, 12 weeks time, end of March time, fingers crossed, I'll be having a photo shoot with my better half. Now I got it for her for Christmas because we have nice photos of each other. It'd be quite nice to, you know, actually have a professional looking photo next to the bed or at work, on the desk, of me and my beloved girlfriend. But at the same time, I'm going to use it as a fitness shoot to show how far I have come in 12 weeks. To show you guys how far I've come in 12 weeks. And for something for me to look back on and feel quite proud of. It's a target, it's something I can strive to be in good shape for. And that's the idea. So 12 weeks time, as well as having a general shirt off photo in my bedroom like I normally would do, excuse me, I'll also be having a proper fitness photo shoot. You know, no fake tan or anything like that, just me, top off, but with a decent camera and some decent lighting. Just to fully show the transformation that I have gone through. Now, workout wise, I've been debating whether or not to go to the gym. Bearing in mind, it's the new year, gyms are going to be absolutely rammed, and I know this from working in gyms in the past at New Year, it is horrible. You can't get on any equipment, you can't get parked, and it's just more stress than it should be, in my opinion. So for the next 12 weeks, I'll be doing a lot of body weight stuff and using things that I have at home. I've got a selection of kettlebells, I've got some parallel bars, a Concept 2 rower, a Tour de France spin bike. I have various kits, including things like skipping ropes as well, which I can make use of right here in my garage at home without needing to go and fork out anywhere between £20 and £40 a month on a gym, which I won't be able to get full use out of because it will be so busy. So workouts will be bodyweight orientated. You know, nothing fancy as far as it goes. The main kicker is going to be diet, but I'm going to touch on that another time. For now though, this is me. I'm quite nervous, I'm quite excited, I don't know, I can't really explain it. You know, thinking about posting this video up online with the photos of how I was to how I am now, that scares me. But in order to make progress in your life and to achieve what you truly want to achieve, you've got to do things that scare you. So we'll see what happens, but right now, I'm petrified. But I've had a good day so far. Breakfast was spot on, I've been drinking plenty of water. I'm feeling much better than I was yesterday as I tried to finish all of my Christmas and Christmas chocolate and sweets, and I'll tell you what, oh, never again. Anyway, for right now, that's me. I'm Sean. If you want to keep in touch or keep watching these videos, don't forget to press subscribe. I'm going to try and get it on screen here, but as I said, my video editing skills aren't great, so it could end up here or here or here, I have no idea. Or it could just end up somewhere on this screen. Give us a thumbs up, always appreciated, and I'll see you soon. Have a good day.